Shalom, shalom. Call halal la Yahawah Ba'ashim Yahawashi Ba'ashim Kakwadash. Yahweh is who the world ignorantly calls God. Yahawashi is his son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. And there's no God beside them. Double honors to the elder apostles and the elder bishops. As you see, I'm watching on the screen here of Great Millstone, and shalom to the elect. And hey man, we must call on those names. Here I am watching the apostles, and I say, as I was watching, sometimes you watch it one brother and you're scrolling just to see what other brothers is talking about. And I seen the elder bishop he did a lesson based upon the chariots. So I watched like maybe 9 minutes of his video. Then I'm like, let me go back to the elder bishops to see what they're talking about. And lo and behold, they're talking about the chariots. And the elder apostle Gabar, right? He made a beautiful point. And right before he finished his point, I want to say it was either elder apostle Gabar or the elder bishop Manatazah. But pretty much, the elder bishop, one of them, we're going into the chariots, and then we're going into why is it, Salaki. I'm trying to jog my memory. The elder bishop Manatazah said, why is it that we of Great Millstone have various encounters with angels and chariots, but these other camps don't? And you may say, well, maybe they just don't put it on camera. That's, situations where supernatural encounters, you will put that on camera. That's not something you will hide. If not put it on camera, you would definitely do lessons and videos on it. And brothers are not, biased to where, we won't see that and repost it, because it's all glory to Yahawah Ba'ashim Yahawashi. But as I was listening to the elders, and they was mentioning how come only at Great Millstone will you see various videos. Again, the elder bishop he literally put a whole 25-minute clip together going into 22 minutes, where you serve the Lord, angels of the Lord encampeth around about you. And we know that his name is Yahawah Ba'ashim Yahawashi. So my point of making this lesson is that those are the Most High and his son's true name, Yahawah and Yahawashi. All right? Yahawah is the Most High. When you see Lord in all caps, that's Yahawah. All right? His son even tells us in, Exodus 23. All right? That there will come one from among you, and his name, let me see. Exodus 23 and 20. Behold, I send an angel before thee to keep thee in the way, and to bring thee into the place which I have prepared. Beware of him, and obey his voice. Provoke him not, for he will not pardon your transgressions, for my name is in him. All right, so you have Yahawah, and then you have Yahawashi. All right, Yahawah is he is or he exists. Yahawashi means he delivers or he saves. And those are the names, right? Which you have certain other camps like ISUPK. I think it's AOI, one of those camps of there's a box camp. They know the name, but they don't. You're gonna hear the name Yahawah Ba'ashim Yahawashi multiple times with us, whereas with them you might hear it once, and then it's just the Most High, God, Christ. And I thought it, and the Apostle Gabar, as soon as I thought that, through the spirit and power of Yahawah Yahawashi. Of course, that's when the Apostle Bar stamped it. He's like, yeah, because they don't give the Most High his glory. Right? And we're always giving the Most High his glory. First thing I said, when you watch any brother, the first thing and the last thing you hear coming out of our mouth, out there in the highways and hedges, all right, when we do our lessons, is those names. All right, so those names are true. Those names are the real names. All right, and as it is written, Acts 4:22. Is it 4 or 14? Salaki. There's no name under heaven whereby we must be saved. Four and 12. Neither is there salvation in any other, for there is none other name under heaven given among men whereby we must be saved. So there you go. And we know one day you're going to see them chariots in the skies along with Yahawashi. Remember, Psalm 68 tells us that the chariots of the Most High are thousands. Normally when brothers see them chariots, they come in multitudes. And when the Lord comes back, right? Psalm 68 and 17, the chariots of God are 20,000, even thousands of angels. And the chariots, all right, they disguise themselves amongst the clouds. You can find that in, what's that, Psalms 104? That's received gifts from men. The chariots of God are 20,000, even thousands of angels. The Lord is among them as in Sinai in the holy place. So there you go. So, again, something quick in the spirit. Call halal to Yahawah by Hashem Yahawashi. Lord willing, you Akim, you Akwaf were edified. Remember to call on those names and believe. Right? The apostles and the elders, they even mention how they don't necessarily need to see chariots to believe because they've seen so many miracles. But, brothers are being shown them. It's a beautiful thing, man. It's always a beautiful thing. All right. It's always a beautiful thing to have proof. Our faith is proof, but the Lord shows up. All right. And does supernatural things to make it easier for the world to see. Hey, you know what? Reminds me of this scripture. Because there's a lot of misunderstanding in general in this world, and faith is seldomly talked about or even mentioned. All right, it's always about manifest destiny and all this extra nonsense. But what about the Lord? The Lord is showing up in these last days. All right, and we're going to see more. I perceive that we're going to see more and more chariots as the turmoils in the Middle East, the turmoils around the world ramp up. All right. Hey, the scriptures speak on how the angels are ministering spirits. And as the brothers are out there speaking, all right, telling you what's happening real time, all right, the angels are also, getting busy, of course, through the power of the Lord. This is Wisdom of Solomon 12. Verse 17, for when men will not believe that thou art of a full power, right? Because, again, nothing is by coincidence. When you're spiritual, you understand that. And why is it that at the height of this devil's power, when he's setting up his technologies, MOTB, his massive deceptions, all right, that you have many, many chariot sightings, all right, angel sightings amongst the men of the Lord. There's no coincidence there, all right? And the Lord could have did that. The Lord could have had the angel show himself after camp, all right, but he did it on camera. And again, you got to watch the Elder Inop's video. All right, it happened a few months back. You had an angel literally in the background of the brothers out there in L.A. Their camp. It was an angel literally standing in frame. He was in the background though. So it says, "For thy power is the beginning of righteousness, and because thou art the Lord of all, make it thee to be gracious unto all. For when men will not believe that thou art of a full power, thou shewest thy strength. And among them that know it, thou makest their boldness manifest." And Yahawashi is actually enlarging our faith in these last days. As the world is getting weaker in faith, our faith is being enlarged. And we remember these things in the last days. The Lord said his servants shall eat. The Lord said, according to 2nd Ezra 16:76, that he's a guide to them that keepeth his commandments. You go into that word guide, it means a conductor. All right, meaning the Lord is going to have angels drop off food in these last days, and he's going to show even more. Right? That's just a proper balance in itself. But as Esau is doing his thing, the Lord is doing his thing to keep the minds of the elect. Remember, not one of the elect should be lost. So that's it. I'm gonna let y'all brothers go. Just something was on my mind as I was watching the brothers do their thing. So with that, shalom to the elect.